We like hearing that stuff.
Yeah, of course we do. George's latest film, Tomorrowland, A World Beyond, is out this Friday.
Time now to get the news, travel and weather where you are.
Hello, good morning. A solicitor representing some of the victims of Victorina Chua, the Stepping Hill nurse guilty of murdering 2 patients and poisoning 20 others, says no sum of money will ever fully compensate those affected. A number of medical negligence claims are now underway, but a lawyer representing victims and their families says any settlements won't make up for what they've been through.
The whole criminal process is now concluded, and even when the civil claims come to conclude, that could take months, it could take even longer than that now, looking forward. These individuals and their families will never forget the ordeal that they've had to live through and the stress that they've had to go through.
Police in Merseyside want to trace 7 teenagers in connection with an unprovoked assault in Liverpool city centre. CCTV images show 4 teenage girls and 3 teenagers boys after an 18-year-old was attacked with a knife as he walked through a busy shopping area earlier this month. The victim suffered a slash wound to the face. Police are appealing for information. Consultations underway over possible job losses at Camel Lerd ship repairers in Birkenhead. Up to 200 jobs, that's around a quarter of the workforce, are under threat due to a lack of orders. Unions have met with management who say they remain optimistic of winning new orders and business and achieving long-term objectives. Homeless protesters evicted from a camp in Manchester city centre have spent the night at a new location in the city. Yesterday they were told to leave St Peter's Square, where they've been for a month. Preparations are continuing ahead of the arrival of the 3 Cunard Queens into Liverpool. Queen Victoria, Queen Elizabeth and Queen Mary II will sail into the city this weekend. On Bank Holiday Monday, all 3 will travel down the Mersey, marking the 175th anniversary of Cunard and saluting the company's spiritual home.
Predominantly when Cunard started, there were sailing ships. The steamships around 1820, when they started coming in, were only little small things. You didn't have great big ships, which they have today, for economic and commercial reasons. In those days, you had all these little businesses who were all operating.
Time now for the weather. Here's Charlie Slater.
Good morning to you, and a better day today than what we had yesterday. Not so many very heavy and thundery showers around. Yes, we might get a few spots this morning, but into this afternoon we should be brightening up. We should have some sunny spells on and off throughout the daytime, and with lighter winds it should feel very, very pleasant. Temperatures at about 12, 13 degrees Celsius, maybe even up to 15 in a couple of spots. And then we make our way through to tonight and head towards the early hours of Thursday morning. Stays largely dry and settled overnight. Again, just a couple of spots of drizzle are possible here and there, but otherwise staying mainly dry, quite cloudy as well, so it will be mild. And then as for Thursday, a little bit warmer and dry throughout the daytime too. Some cloud around, but some sunshine thrown into the mix as well. Again, as we go through into the afternoon, we'll see those sunny spells, but make the most of it because there's a little bit of rain around on Friday at times, but in the main, it does stay largely dry, settled and quite cloudy.
And on the roads this morning, there's 2 lanes blocked and slow traffic due to an accident on the M58 eastbound. That's at junction 5 at Up Holland. And on the A580 East Lancs roads, closed westbound with long delays. It's after a bus has become stuck in the mud in the roadswork area at Tildesley. That's it from me for now. I'm back again with another update just before 8:25. See you then. Goodbye.
Hello, this is Breakfast with Charlie State and Naga Munchetti.
Too many people